Alright, today is August 5th, Monday, first day of school. So, yeah, all the children, their first day of school. Okay, and this is about 11 a.m. And yeah, I was able to find a free parking in Waikiki. So, decided, okay, this is where I'm gonna do my walking exercise today. Okay, so, wow, that dog is having fun. Yeah. He likes the water sprinkler. Alright. Yeah, it's nice and quiet. This is Waikiki. This is more closer to the zoo. I mean, closer to Waikiki Aquarium, right? Just behind us. Behind. Okay. Now, yeah, lately the news is economy is not doing so good. You know? And I'm not a professional in regards to the economy information all those, but let's see, the politicians and the news and such, they're saying Hawaii economy is doing great. You know, our unemployment, which was mainland unemployment, was very high. It just keep on getting worse and worse. Whereas the Hawaii unemployment is 3%. Well, you know, one of the reasons that our unemployment is so low is because our working population is constantly moving out. And they've been moving out since the pandemic, right? To a point where even for the retirees keep coming in from all over. You know, retirees that have money, yeah, they'll move in here. They'll come over from abroad. But our working population is moving out because they can't, with the pay they make, they can't afford to survive here. So before they go bankrupt and lose everything and become homeless, they'll just move out, find mainland area somewhere. And as such, the Census Bureau, our population has been shrinking. Yeah, really shrinking. And we don't have enough workers. Because one worker, definitely you're not going to survive. Two workers, barely you survive, right? But you're not going to have savings. Three or more workers and one living together, yeah, you can save some, not much. Hey, here's a Barefoot Cafe. Barefoot Beach Cafe, right here. Got some tourists. Yeah. Alright. And alright, so anyway, for an individual, yeah, it's very hard to survive. You know, because the cost of living here, cost expense is too high. So, you know, rent alone, it will cost more than the minimum wage. Okay? So two people, yeah, you know, working together, then you barely make it. And then you got three or four people living together, then, you know, keep the cost down as much as possible, rent the cheapest place, you'll be able to make it, and even save a little. But as far as one or two people, it's very hard. You know? So especially ones with family, you know, children and such involved, oh no, too hard. You know? Unless you're a professional with particular skills, yeah. And you know, recently, recent news was HPD was over 400 staff short, right, over here. And we got doctors, nurses, teachers especially, we're short, very short. And all types of professionals are short. Because why? The pay scale is, you know, like here would be equivalent or less than the mainland. And whereas also at the same time, the cost of living is a lot higher. You know? And the main reason it's being higher is because everything here must be shipped in from mainland and everywhere else abroad. Yeah, so all those extra charges. So when they're saying in the news that our economy is great, no, it's not. A lot of people here are just barely making by or suffering, you know, and many more are ready to move out, you know, and businesses, many of them, they know, you know, they can't fire an employee, you know. Even if an employee is rude, obnoxious, or solves many problems, they can't afford to fire them. Why? Because it's too hard to hire new employees. In fact, it's very hard to find employees in Hawaii, in Honolulu especially, over here. Yeah. So, this is Hawaii. And it's not, yeah, so bottom line is our economy is not great. In fact, it's, you know, if it's not as bad as the mainland, it's pretty bad. You know, because many people are suffering. And our workforce population is very short. So, yeah, it is hard. And right now, our tourism, just recent news on tourism is that, yeah, tourism is very diminishing to a point where very, very little compared to in the past. So, alright, with all this depressing news, okay, other than depressing news, you know, our air is good, our weather, you know, as in regards to, we got traffic like crazy in this small island. We have so many cars, right? You go to main streets and people are not walking around, you know, just to go from a couple blocks away to a supermarket. People, you know, get in their car, drive a couple blocks, go to supermarket or any other place, yeah, very even nearby, yeah, and such. No walking. So only in Kalakaua and public beach right here, Waikiki and such, yeah, you see people walking. But, you know, no matter how bad the traffic, right, all those smugs, it's not here. We have the trade wind in the Pacific, so wind blows constantly, clearing our air, so we got good air, great water, weather is great, right? The only thing is, cost is just very hard to deal with here. Not something that most people can survive on. So, with this condition, many people, they have money, right? And, you know, the retired people especially, yeah, they tend to move here. They're coming in steadily. You know, as long as they have money that they can afford. And they don't plan on working. And while that's happening, our workforce is moving out regularly because they just can't make it here. Yeah. Well, there's a plane way under, you can see, flying out. Airport is in that direction, so that's where there's many planes you can see flying out from. Yeah. And so yes, if you're a retired person and you have enough money you can survive on, yeah, Hawaii is a great place. Alright, that's Kalakaua Avenue, the intersection, and the zoo, right? in front of the statue right here. And that's the zoo right there, Honolulu Zoo. Okay. And oh, they got the volleyball net set up. Or they're setting up. Yeah, they're almost finished. So it seems like they're gonna play volleyball here today. Right. Yeah, the traffic is very light here today. Not many cars. Few. Even the beach is wide open. I got some people out on the beach. Not many. Today is kind of mellow day. And this is a wall out here that you can walk out to the edge. Right. And have a great view from there. Let's go out to the ocean side and then take a look, see how the view is. Yeah, compared to most of the time, very little people, very few. Wow, these people out on the beach are, most of them, yeah, if not all, they're from the hotel just right here nearby, just across, right? That's the twin fin, okay? And then all these are hotels. Yep. So most of them, they just come out, cross the street, and they're in the beach. Now, because there are more hotels beyond that too, within the block or two area. And all these people are paying thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to get here so that they could come out of the hotel and enjoy the beach right here in Waikiki. Then of course there's some that also goes on to renting a car and going around the whole island or here and there, right, on their own. And many also go on tours. Yeah, all these different tours. Yeah. Ah, such like the dolphins and you. So, look in it. No, they had nobody. Yeah. Yeah, traffic is very light. Beach area is covered very little. Yeah.
So there is a.
Wow. In the sun, it is getting hot. Yeah, just compared to any other day, You know, when the traffic is decent, yeah, comparing very, this is very light. The traffic is very light here, pedestrians and also cars. There's Hyatt Regency Waikiki Resort and Spa. This side looks a little busier. No, it's a lot of empty spots.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And here's two Kanamoku statue. Okay, there we go. So, oh, as I was saying, in regards to unemployment, Hawaii, right? Yeah, there's just not enough employees to lay off or fire. Yeah, so our unemployment doesn't really go up much. Yeah, it's surprising that even 3%, that's considered high because, majority of businesses, like, even when the employees grow bad, no, they can't afford to lay them off because it's too hard to find employees in Hawaii. When it comes to low wage employees, especially. Yeah. So there's things you go here, you go there, and then you get treated bad, and even though you outright let the management and the owners know, they won't do anything. Most of them won't, because they know it's too hard. Because then they would have to operate without employees. So, which is the reason our unemployment rate is very low. So, considering that situation, 3% is actually high. I mean, at the rate that businesses are not willing to let go of any employees, even at the worst situations, I mean, we shouldn't have any percentage, but right now it's about 3%. Okay, but nationally wise, you know, like it's very low compared to that. But even Hawaii, you know, businesses are closing one after another, and just keeps on going because business is weakening all around. Consumer spending, yeah, you can see it. It's less and less. It just keeps decreasing. Yeah. All right. Okay, so let's see. All right, so this has been my walk on the beach on Kalakaua Avenue in Waikiki, and say, yeah, this is about, yeah, this has been my walking exercise for the day, and I said thank you for watching. Bye bye.